Everybody, my name is Shoshana Gross. I am the manager of major events with the Ohio Restaurant Association, and this is our daily dose. I'm here today with the managing director of membership and food and employer safety, Laura Morrison. Welcome, Laura.
Hi, thanks for having me.
And so today we are going to be talking to you all a little bit about membership at the Ohio Restaurant Association, why it's important, kind of what we've been up to the last few months that has been really benefiting our overall industry and in particular our members. This is the beginning of a series that we're going to do, just kind of talking to you all about why the Ohio Restaurant Association is in existence and what our main focus and mission is overall. So to get us started, Laura, why don't you just tell us a little bit about what the ORA has been up to lately?
So ORA members, your team continues to focus on the recovery of Ohio's restaurant and food service businesses. You know, throughout the COVID crisis, and really our goal is to keep you updated on the latest information to help you make critical decisions and improve your business results. The ORA is the only trade association fully dedicated to promoting, protecting, and partnering with the restaurant and food service industry.
You know, that's really interesting because I know there are other associations that might say they also serve the restaurant food service industry. Can you tell us a little bit more about what that means?
So sure. ORA really has been doubling down on our efforts to provide information, education opportunities to help our operators, especially as rules, regulations, and information continues to evolve. You know, the Ohio Restaurant Association has been dedicated for over 100 years this year to the Ohio restaurant and food service industry. It's all we do. We are the staff that works for you, the association, and you know, we have absolutely been making every effort to bring the restaurant and food service industry through this crisis. You know, so over the past several months, since Ohio restaurants were closed for dining, and now with us reopen and you know, just some closures here and there, but you know, we've created the Ohio Restaurant Promise, which is a way for operators to educate both employees and guests on the requirements and best practices for the safety of our restaurants, employees, and guests. And you can take the promise at ohiorestaurantpromise.com. It's in partnership with the Ohio Restaurant Association and health officials across the state. You know, restaurant owners and operators make the Ohio Restaurant Promise commitment to safety through enhanced cleaning and sanitation of their facility in order to earn this endorsement. So when customers see the endorsement, they can be comfortable that the restaurant is taking all the necessary steps to protect their employees and customers, and is committed to playing a leadership role in protecting and building our communities. And by posting that Ohio Restaurant Promise in your dining room, putting the window cling seal in your door, you're showing your customers and employees that you care. So a couple of other things that we've done as dedicated to you, the restaurant industry, you know, we created the Coronavirus Business Impact website. You can see more at ohiorestaurant.org, coronavirus updates. There are just so many helpful tools and information pieces. If you're looking for information, that is where you should go. We also created a Business Impact Resource Center with upcoming and recorded webinars. And we've been issuing business impact e-communications and making extensive posts on our social media channels through LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, with important information about steps our operators need to take on government stimulus, relief, as well as staff education and training on both outdoor and inside dining. And we fought really hard. The Ohio Restaurant Association fought that battle, and we won to have, you know, our restaurants reopen, and we want to stay that way. Managing a high volume of communications, your team is answering telephone calls, emails, texts, and having webinars to keep you in the know And please reach out anytime if you have suggestions or information you'd like to have. And as the primary resource in Ohio's restaurant industry, we're making our members' voice heard at the state, local, and national levels. Representing our industry is vital, and the ORA is in regular communications with elected officials in conjunction with the public affairs team at the National Restaurant Association, which as a member of the Ohio Restaurant Association, you're also joining the National Restaurant Association if you're a restaurant. We're talking with them on relief and recovery efforts for the industry and its employees. We remain diligent on legislative issues to protect hospitality operators. Recently moving Congress to pass different programs like the Paycheck Protection Program Flexibility Act, and we're beginning to advocate for additional support from the federal government.
That's a lot. So let's see, to recap, we have created the Ohio Restaurant Promise, which folks can take a pledge and promise that they are at the highest level of safety and sanitation for their guests and their employees. We have a whole website dedicated to coronavirus updates, resources, things for the industry to be able to get involved with and look at if they need information. We've also been doing all these different webinars and the daily doses and daily and now 3 times weekly communications through our webinars and through our newsletter. And then, of course, the government affairs piece, which has been at the state house and the federal level, as well as working with county, state, and local officials. So many different things that we've been working on in the last few months, and that we actually do all the time for going on 100 years now, or just over 100 years now. Seems like a lot of effort. Why are we doing all this?
So, it takes special people to work for the association. Now, it is critical that our restaurants, food trucks, caterers, bars, breweries, all of our food service operators, get that constant flow of information to keep our guests and employees safe. And we recognize the facts and solid recommendations help owners and navigate the near future and long term of this. And we know these are hard times for many, and your association stands with you no matter what. Our only ask of the industry is for each and every operator to support your association. ORA is the only one that specifically promotes and protects Ohio's restaurant and food service industry. And we're going to continue to provide you with critical up-to-date information and direction on relief efforts, as well as other membership benefits. We look forward to continuing to assist you in any way possible, and you're a part of a large community of restaurant and food service professionals throughout Ohio, and through the Ohio Restaurant Association and National Restaurant Association. And guess what? We're fighting, all of us, on your behalf. So if you have any questions, please reach out to me. You can find me on our website. My number is 614-246-0205. And my email is lmorrison@ohiorestaurant.org. And guess what? We are all stronger together, and we really mean that. So thanks so much for watching.
Thanks so much for being here, Laura, and thanks to all of our members out there for all that you do. And please know that we're here for you if there's anything we can do to help.
Well said, Shoshana. Thanks for having me today.
Yeah.